Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, man? Steve 313 Sports, New Breed 313 Sports, man, part of the D313X Pizzo. It's man Steve, man, back at it with a new episode, man. Um, Again, man, like and subscribe to the channel. Show love. I will show love back. Show love to the D313XP and everything, man. So without further ado, sorry, I got these kernels. Without further ado, let's do this. So I'm gonna speak on the Pistons. Um, you know what I'm saying? I think they got next two games they gotta go against the Thunder. Just doing a preview of that. Then I want to talk about but first I want to talk about the game against the Suns. Um, first game, Monty Williams coaching. So shout out to Monty Williams. Um, you know what I'm saying? Went to the pregame. I didn't go to the actual game. Um, because I was at the Lions game. So shout out to the Lions. But I did see it on television. Um, you know what I'm saying? For those, and then I gotta let people know too, man. If you go on to LCA, you want to get autographs and pictures. Let's say you want to go to the away side. Say you want to try to go to Suns. They have it's two lanes, two rows now. It's the first row is the kids, the second row is for the adults. It's just the two rows. Just giving y'all a heads up on that. So that row of adults is like what 15 row or 15 seats over there. So when that's gone, it's gone. It's just you might as well just go to try to go on the Pistons side. They just did that rule the day of that game, which I thought was crazy because if you would have let people know that ahead of time, people would know that. You can't just come off and just do that out of out of nowhere. That's crazy. So that doesn't make any sense to me, but that's how they do. That's LCA for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But the with the game against the Suns, I think defense didn't start off good. They gave up damn near 50 points in the first quarter. Defense got better, a little bit better. Um, you know what I'm saying? But they came back, with Stanley and Moutier and Marvin Bagley was leading the charge on that. You know, I mean, with that star-studded lineup, man, I mean, you can't be surprised they scored 50 points in a quarter. I mean, when you got Bill and Booker and KD, you know, it's gonna be lights out. So that could happen to any team. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, defense can get better. Hopefully their defense could get better with this Thunder game. Um, Killian was big. I think Killian's gonna be better this year, man. I think he's gonna be better. I think he got a chip on his shoulder. I think Bagley's gonna be better. Now, they got Wiseman and Bagley. They're gonna be fighting for that center position. It looks like Bagley because Wiseman still looks a little out of wax. He still looks a little just discombobulated. He has to get better. He has to get stronger. Actually, both him and Bagley got to get stronger. It's just right now I got more faith in Bagley because Bagley wanted more. He has a lot to prove, with the injuries and stuff. So, which they both have a lot to prove because they're both number 2 picks and they both have injury issues. But it looks like Bagley wants it more than Wiseman. And when Wiseman first got here, he was joy, he was smiling, he was doing anything. But now it's almost like you don't see that now. You don't see that. And a coach like Monty Williams, he's not gonna play that. He's gonna let you know. He's gonna speak his mind. You know what I'm saying? So even though we got a couple of coaches who had the raw deal with Monty Williams and Steven Silas with the way, those situations messed up. So shout out to Coach Silas too. But it's just good to see a black coaching staff. It's good to see that. I'm not gonna lie. Even though they had that with Casey, I hate to see Casey, leave and stuff like that. But I mean, it happens. But with this Suns game, man, it was just, to me, it was more like a fill-out game to me. Like, what kind of talent you have. I mean, Cade is going to be Cade. Ivy has to work on his turnovers. He has to slow down. Sometimes he goes out of control to the point where he loses the ball or he has these turnovers and can't do that. Can't do that. Stewart, like Isaiah Stewart, man, I think he's definitely going to be key on the starting lineup. Duran's going to be Duran. Duran's going to be a beast, man. I think Duran can contend for that. Him and Cade, maybe a couple other people can probably contend on the most improved player. I think Cade can get that. I think Duran can get that too. You know what I'm saying? Bagley can definitely get that. Then you can have anybody on this team that can contend for most improved player of the year. You know what I'm saying? So, because it is an improving team, it's a young team. They just got to stay healthy. And the Thunder they're a young team. They're a young athletic team. They're a team with play-in tournament playoff experience. You know what I'm saying? So they use that, and it's good to have that as a young team. I mean, they got a lot of talent, man. They got Giddey, they got SGA, they got Lou Dort, they got Chet, they got the Williams boys. You know what I'm saying? They got some talent, man. They got a lot of talent, and this is going to test our depth and our athleticism for this game, because this is a young, hungry team, and they play hard, and they play extremely hard. And it's good to have a young team play like that. And I think these are the type of games that the Pistons need to get better. Have a young, scrappy, young team like yourself, because they're kind of similar. It's just the Thunder is just a step ahead of them right now. And I think the Pistons could come to a point where they can beat the Thunder, because they have a lot of pieces, man. They Sasser and Thompson and Ivy and Cade and Bagley and Wiseman and Boyan and Livers and Isaiah Stewart. You know what I'm saying? You got Stanley Amudier, who's I think on a 2-way contract. You got Buddy Boeheim. You got Killian. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of depth on this team. You know what I'm saying? So we got to just take advantage of that, and we got to stay healthy. With these Thunder games, I don't know if all the starters are going to play. They may, try to throw in some rosters to see how they play and fit with each other, which is okay. You can do that in the preseason. Just see what type of players you have. I think that's pretty much going to be how the preseason is going to be, especially in these 2 games they play the Thunder. But it's just all about it's about fight. It's just wanting it more. You got to be physical with these teams. Chet, you got to be physical with Chet, because Chet is going to be playing. He got something to prove himself. So, and plus, the Thunder is a build team where I feel like they can be, if healthy, they could contend in one of those top 6 seeds in that West. You know what I'm saying? So it's a wide open thing. So it's just got to just go out there and play, man. Pistons got something to prove, man. Like I said, they got to learn Monty Williams' system, which he's willing to teach. I think they have the capabilities of being what he coached in Phoenix. I think they're similar to that. I think he has more talent here than he did with Phoenix, even though Phoenix went to the finals. But I think it's a lot more overall depth talent here than what was in Phoenix. I think that type of coach, he's going to feast on this type of team. So, teams like, the Pistons or the Rockets or the Thunder, the Magic or teams like that that's young and hungry and want to go out there and play hard. And that's what you got to do against this Thunder team. They're going to play extremely hard. They have a lot of skilled guys. And Pokashevsky and all these guys, they got a lot of depth. Jeremiah Robinson Earl, they got a lot of depth on their team, and we got to use our depth against teams like the Thunder or just any team really. But we just got to go out there and play, man. That's the big thing. We got to go out there and play. We got to hit our shots. You got to play defense. We can't give up 50 points in a quarter. We can't do that. We can't do that. That's unacceptable. That is totally, totally unacceptable. You have to have the willing to want to play defense. And understandably, this is preseason, but you still got to play defense. But people are not going to take preseason seriously because it's just more about just seeing what you have out there. Because you're not going to have your top guys out there in the preseason. You know what I'm saying? If you are, you're not going to see them out there that long because they don't want them, severe injury or anything like that. And then you got some of these, and then you might not see Cade out there that much anyway, just because he played Team USA basketball. So a lot of these Team USA basketball guys who played over there, they're not going to play that much in the preseason, which is understandable because you don't want to wear them out. But they may do that with Cade, which they're going to probably put him in a minutes restriction pretty much all year. And, that's our investment right there, man. We don't want our guys. Like majority of the team was injured last year. Who knows what we would have had if they all would have stayed healthy. And this is the perfect time to see what we have. And hopefully these guys can stay healthy. But, things happen. So, but that's what I'm looking for the preseason, man. I'm just looking for these guys to play hard, get better, learn under Monty's system, and learn from Coach Jack and McMillan and Rivers and all these guys. Just learn from, as Coach Silas, learn from them. Learn from these guys and coaches who's willing to coach these players and these players willing to learn. And the Pistons want to learn, man. I mean, for a whole team basically to come out to a new coach's press conference like that, that just shows that they really buy into Coach Williams and they respect Coach Williams. And that's good to see young players like that. But that's what I want to see in the preseason going into the season is just, learning, playing defense, and just coming out with the win, man. So that's what I want to see. But y'all tell me, man, what y'all want to see with this Piston team in the preseason going into the regular season. Want to say a couple things too, man. As far as the Pistons, this Sunday is open practice. It's at 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So if y'all, I think you got to have tickets there. They might have sold out, but yeah, man, just get them tickets if you can. think you can get up to like 4 tickets. So try to get them. If you can't, hey, it is what it is. But they start at 2, 3 o'clock on Sunday. Any of my state fans, my Michigan State fans, man, Midnight Madness basketball is tomorrow at 8 o'clock, Friday, 8 o'clock. Open the doors at 7. They started at 8. No. I take it back. I'm sorry. They open the doors at 8, and the actual practice is at 9:30. So just giving everybody. Michigan has theirs, I think, next Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. I think next Thursday. Don't quote me on that. Of course, Pistons basketball, man. Just let's just see what they have, man. See what's out there. Oh, it's show love to the Motor City Cruise, the Pistons affiliate, man. Show love. Their G League draft is the 28th. The season starts, I think, on the November the 10th or the 12th. Motor City plays. They go to Grand Rapids and play against the Gold, which is the Denver Nugget affiliate. So support the Cruise, man. The Pistons affiliate, or if you want to support the Gold as well, too. Even though they're Denver, there is Grand Rapids, so it's good to have 2 teams in the G League. So support them, man. Support them, but most of them support the Cruise. Hopefully they have a good season. But yeah, man, just wanted to tell y'all that. And I'll holler at y'all, man. And don't forget, before I go, like and subscribe to the channel, The New Breed 313 Sports, 313, The New Breed, Real Talk, the D313XP. You know what I'm saying? So definitely like and subscribe that, man. So until next time, man, I'll holler at y'all. Peace out.